It's crunch time. Button worked. There it goes. I was like, button. And it was like, no, I refuse. Hoi 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 hi, indeed. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Thursday. Welcome to 2 days before Extra Life. It's exciting. It also means, technically, we have a stream today, which is this one. Tomorrow, which is the test stream. And then the next day, which is Extra Life. So we got 3 days. 3 days in a row of streams. It's exciting. I'm excited. There's still a lot to do. There's still a lot to do. And because of that, there's, you know, it's going to be a busy day. It's going to be a busy day. Yesterday...
It might be a 2 cup of coffee day.
it might be a 2 cup of coffee day. One now and one soon. We worked really hard yesterday. Thomas, you know what my favorite story is? My favorite story is where were we going that Dan had to pick us up? I forget where we were going. We were traveling somewhere.
California?
Maybe California. I don't know. Dan, we were getting ready to go somewhere, and I had asked Dan if he would pick us up and take us to the airport, and he was like, "Yeah, you know, sure, no problem." Dan shows up, you know, that morning at like 8 a.m. or whatever it was, and I get the door and I'm like, "Hey, Dan," I was like, "Come on in." I was like, "We'll be ready to go in a second. We just got to pack." Dan looked horrified, because Dan's one of those people that, like, Dan packs like the night before, and he was very concerned, and I was like, it'll take me like 2 minutes, and it does. I got my bag open and just like, it was like, close, all right, let's go. So if things aren't happening last minute, then what are you even doing? There's been many trips that I have packed like less than 5 or 10 minutes before we leave, and it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, what was I saying? There was something I was just talking about before I told that story.
How we have a lot to do today?
Oh, I was going to talk about yesterday. So yesterday, we've been working on cleaning the house. Like we got the guest bedroom clean, we got the guest bathroom clean. We've been using the guest bedroom for like some storage stuff, because if you need it to be out of sight and out of mind, put it in the room you don't walk into. Life tip. So we had to like move stuff out of there and put it like back into our room and all this stuff. Yes, Ann. Kepler's personal golden corral. We moved everything out of there, and also we got every single part, and I'm really proud of this. We got every single part of Mal's next painting done.
Yes.
Like the painting obviously is done, but all of the videos are done. Like the time lapse is done, the full version is done. We took the photos and did the digital edit for the
Redbubble.
For all the Redbubble stuff.
eBay's done.
Took all the eBay pictures. Like every single aspect of Mal's next painting is 100% done.
I mean, I have a couple things I need to do. Like I didn't make the thumbnails yet.
Okay. Well, it's done, and I'm excited. I'm very excited. And your full version wasn't that bad.
No.
Like to
For you to go through?
Yeah.
I did good?
You did good.
Mm-hmm.
I changed your music.
I know you did.
I changed your music.
So I didn't bother, like, doing much. I just put it on the timeline.
I changed Mal's music because she had this will be a hint. She had music from the franchise, and I was like, there's enough music from the specific game. Let's just use music from just the specific game. So I changed out the music and put in music that was from the very specific game it was from. I think it was better. I think it's going to make it feel more, like more similar to, what you're watching. Anyway, it's good.
Thank you.
What could it be? You'll find out
Next weekend.
On Halloween. Thomas says, is it a Soul Calibur painting? Could be. I mean, it could be. Thomas says, Def isn't. What? Was that not... That wasn't, convincing?
Wasn't our other hint about the time of the year?
Yeah. I think our other hint was that we had this idea a long time ago, like earlier this year, but it's very distinctly a fall painting.
Yeah, that was it.
And we held on to that until October because it's just a more appropriate time. It's very colorful. It's very pretty. It's nice. It's nice. All right, let's read alerts. I'm gonna try and probably finish this. Like, it's not imperative that we finish the stream like super fast.
It just means we have more time to get stuff done.
Yeah, we have we still have stuff to do, so it probably won't be a 2-hour stream. We'll probably be keeping it like under 90 minutes this morning, unless I get on a tangent, in which case all bets are off. And
well, then see you later.
And buckle in.
Finishing my coffee and I'm going.
It's fair. It's fair. 24 months from Ryan B06. Finally got to 2. Just in time for Extra Life this weekend. Looking forward to it. Thank you, Ryan. Congrats on that 2.
La-dee-da.
La-dee-da. Also 24 months. Back-to-back. Quack Team James. Hi, grandparents. I've been here for 2 whole years, apparently. Wow. Looking forward to Extra Life this weekend. Fingers crossed for no hiccups this time. Love you guys. Yeah, for those who are not aware, we are very deliberately doing Extra Life 2 weeks ahead of the...
Actual game day?
Yeah, of the, let's say, suggested game day. Because in 2 weeks from Saturday is like the global, like, everyone's going to do it this day. And you can do it whenever you want. But that's like the, let's all do it this day, which is code for, let's break the servers. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. So, since last year, there was so much trouble on the server side, we're doing it. We're doing it this Saturday. So, Renee says we're beating the rush. We are. We're beating the rush. Our event will be done by the time all the other events start. 18 months from Sparkstrike 13. Wait, wrong month. I managed to get Extra Life booked off from work. I've tried before and it's always been denied, so I'm excited to be there live for once. Nice. Nice. Yeah, there's quite a few folks I've heard from that have, taken off of work for the event. And I'm excited that they get to enjoy it in its entirety, if they can stay up that long. And for everyone, no matter what, even if you're working or in a different time zone, the event is so long, you'll get to enjoy some of it. You'll get to definitely enjoy some of it. Let's see. Oh, Jules is it? Morning.
He said morning breakfasters.
Breakfasters. Morning, son. 13 months from Crash 22682000. Thank you, Crash. 100 bits from Reza Sakane. 8 months from Jillips. Nearly that triple plus. 4 months from Freaking Odd. Good morning, grandparents. I've missed streams the past couple of weeks due to nursing school. It picked up really quickly. I have my first head-to-toe assessment competency test today, so please send good vibes. Have a wonderful Thursday, friends. Good vibes. Head-to-toe assessment competency test.
I think that's a little bit more than taking vitals.
That sounds thorough. I wish you the best of luck.
Coffee is particularly good this morning.
And I know that chat does as well.
Yes.
It's Minecraft.
Yes.
It's like, what's that low music? What's that low music? Is that Minecraft? Answer is yes. 5 months from Rainy Days 48 who says, here's to 5 months of breakfast. I'll drink to that. I just had a sip. I'll have another sip. "16 months from Casey Do Crafts, who says the Twitch baby can now drive. At 9 months, the baby is born.
At 16 months.
7 months later, the baby can drive.
Twitch babies are advanced.
Little tiny baby cars for driving. In the future, babies will drive the car. They will drive the car. 24 months from Dan Bacon 2. Who says, morning, Stephen. A lot of people hitting 2 years today. I haven't been able to catch the breakfast stream in a while due to classes, but I wanted to wish you all good luck with the Extra Life. My birthday is this Sunday, so I look forward to completely ruining my sleep schedule to watch it all. Listen, once a year, it's okay. Our schedule's also going to be really wonky. I suspect...
We're going to recover on Sunday.
Yeah. I mean, well, yeah, I was going to say, I suspect we'll probably go into at least 8 a.m. That's 20 hours. So 12 noon on Saturday to 8 a.m. Sunday is 20 hours. And that's about what we did last year. It was like, I think it was just shy of 20 hours. This is like 19 something. So that's what I suspect. I guess we'll see. 300 bits from Aldo says, can't wait to clown around with you guys on Extra Life. On a completely unrelated note, can Mal pick a Wii game off the shelf without looking, just for fun and absolutely not for nefarious scheming?
Ouch. Yeah.
Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. I've never played 2 either. Did you know that? I've only ever played the first one. No nefarious things there. 2 months from Lord Misfit, who just says, :V. 21 months from Kazuume, who then also gives 5 subs. Bilk Bombs to Gaming Fan 1928, Hutaba, Aaron Piper 92, Mr. L Dude 98, and the Viper HD 1. Kaze, thank you. Appreciate that. We get 14 months from Shannon Celtic. It says, popping in for a moment before class. I'm so looking forward to Extra Life. Same. I mean, not the class thing.
I kind of miss class. I know you don't.
No, I don't.
I'd go back to school.
I wouldn't.
I'd get a master's.
I would go back to school if they paid me.
I mean,
a lot of money.
I don't want to pay the money.
Well, it's not. It's just like I don't. There were parts of school I liked, but on the whole, no.
I miss my the college studio classes. Show up for 3 hours and just work. I do that anyway, though.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do art, you could just go into your studio and do art. You don't have to go to a class. There's parts of school I like and were fun. There's also plenty of parts where I'm like, nah, I'm good. Pass. Anyway, 30 bits from Darkness Bride with the hello, Star Rain. 2 months from Queen Chai, or Chi. It says, happy 2 months, grandparents. Extra Life hype. 2 months. And then Extra Life is in 2 days. That's like a...
Wow.
Parallelism.
Parallelism.
Made that up. You're welcome. You're welcome, everyone. 500 bits from Cosmic Surf with the shovelware. Star Rain. Oh man, there's gonna be so many shovels in chat.
Yeah.
I asked Chats to program a thing for on screen, and he told me he did it. I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna have him show it to me, I guess tomorrow when we're doing setup. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to like see how it works. And I also suggested adding sound to the roulette, and he said he did, and it added a lot.
Good.
And I was like, yeah, that's gonna be good. 5 subs from Elfie Goldfish. Where do these milk bombs go to? I almost said milk gongs. Splash. Where's the milk gongs? TBG Shenane, Eva Deanan, T.S. Jonte. I know that person. Chaplain Martz, or Martez, and Marjorie S. Elfie, thank you. Appreciate that. Oh man, here comes the bleh. 301 bits from Zaraka.
I love the pumpkin.
With the pumpkin bleh. We got Paint Chipper doing the Sparks bleh. Oh snap! I'm gonna jump ahead 2 alerts because there's a new. Is there a new bleh in town?
I think so.
Is that Sephiroth's custom bleh? We got 300
300 plus.
Vowels are meaningless. Sephiroth said I had an open tier 3 slot. Nice! Sephiroth 1204 with the Sephiroth bleh. Thomas has started a revolution. People are using their slots. There's so many ideas I have for these. So many ideas. Anyway, Sephiroth, thank you. God. It's just great. It's just really great. Thomas says a very dumb throwaway thing that no one should ever have is making it happen. It's wonderful. It's truly wonderful. 2 months from Willie Joel 345 says, woohoo, 2 months. Big Milk Palm 10 subs from Rowlett Hoot to Grimoire Ghost, Mike Tizzle 411, Melody of Medley, Kiwi Bug 2001, Vi Time 23, See the Prez, Born of Kokiri, Bellringer 25, Medieval 32, and Amigami. Rowlett, thank you. Lots of generosity. All in time for. What's that thing we're doing Saturday? Extra Life. I was like, what is Wii time? Wii time? 500 bits from Fuzzy Pickle 95. Without getting into specifics, I had a really rough night. Today is definitely one of those struggle with the will to get out of bed days.
Yeah, it was.
Could really use some good vibes from the chat. Good vibes. I hope, I hope that the day improves. Mm-hmm. Without knowing your situation. The roughness that happened yesterday. I hope that either that fades or something good comes into view. To go from one day to the next. Good vibes, Fuzzy Pickle. We got 500 bits from TBG Shenane, who says, hey guys, my first time watching you guys live stream. Hope you're having a great morning. We are! You know what would make my morning better, though? I just realized. If I took a bite of this, because I haven't done this. Oh, by the way, raspberry.
Aren't they good?
They're very good. Whenever I see this, like, well, I guess these are a little different because the strawberry ones are a little more colorful. Mm-hmm. Like rainbow. Oh, there's sprinkles? They're not sprinkles, it's like dust.
It is like, it's like they took the crumbs of other Pop-Tarts and dyed them a color.
I don't like that, but I'm okay with it. I just don't like it. Anyway, they're good. It's just they don't come in the big packs.
I know.
They only come in like the tiny packs. It's like Justin and Lynn, yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
Do I like that more than strawberry?
I do.
They're comparable. They're comparable. Anyway.
I'm already out of coffee. And it's only 9:20.
You're dancing. Oh boy. Oh, it's gonna be...
Like I said, it's a 2-cup coffee day.
If you're dancing, are you sure you need a second one?
I was thinking about getting a Coke.
Okay.
Something cold.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
I'm just saying, again, if you're dancing after 1 cup, it's been 20 minutes, and you're like, I need a second. Thomas says, morning Coke crew. Is anyone else this morning having a morning Coke?
We got a letter from Thomas.
Oh yeah, we haven't opened that yet. I mean, I guess for some of you in different time zones, it might be a little more acceptable because it's like, oh, it's afternoon Coke. Jules is not having morning Coke. How about mac and cheese? Special question for Jules. You don't have an ever Coke. You're not a Coke boy.
I have it maybe once a month.
I usually have a soda once a week. Yeah, I guess asking people if they're Coke boys.
Will you call Kepler? He's looking for you.
Hey, you a Coke boy? Streaming with the family-friendly tag. Buddy, come on up. He'll figure it out.
I need to fill the bird feeder. He was sitting there staring at it this morning. And
He's waiting for the birds.
It's been empty for like a month, and he's just staring at an empty bird feeder.
Brandon says, sorry you have a runny nosy. Thank you, Brandon. DB05 gives a sub to the Nitro Nick. Thank you, DB. 500 bits from Ollie, who says, so an update about my dog Dirk. Unfortunately, turns out he has cancer, so 2020 carries on to be the best year ever. I'm sorry, Ollie. I'm sorry to hear that. As someone who is intimately familiar with that news, also in 2020, I wish you and Dirk the best in going from this point forward. I cannot lie to you and tell you that it's going to be a particularly easy time, but I can tell you that you will get through it. And to just give and receive love to Dirk, as much as you can. 2020 sucks. 5 months from John Kid 91. This is the video of you and Jeff putting together the computer for Dan. It was always one of my favorites. Now that there's the vlog context behind it as well, I feel that the saga is complete and it makes me so happy. It's one of my favorite things I've ever done. And I was not even really that involved, for what it's worth. I mean, I let Chaz and Jeff stay in my home and use my table.
Didn't Jeff edit the one video?
Yeah.
He edited the one that came out a while ago.
Yeah, the actual video of the thing, like Jeff did that. So yeah, it's like one of my favorite things we've ever put together. It's my favorite sponsored video we've ever made. I can count the amount of times we've ever done a sponsored video on like one hand. It wasn't even sponsored for like us.
Yeah.
We didn't make any money off of that. It was just we got the companies to give the parts, and they all went to Dan. I mean, it helps us because Dan being able to work efficiently and more quickly is obviously better for us, better for him too, and his sanity. So, yeah, I hope at some point in the future we get to do some other cool thing like that.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly to who and for what, but
surprising people is the best.
Yeah. Just, if I had to choose between watching... Thomas says, get me a boat. Okay. Didn't know you were in dire need of a boat. I'm just saying, if you have to choose between watching sponsored content of like, we gave our friend a computer versus Shadow Raid Legends, I mean, you know, the first one is probably one that everyone is more on board with. 14 months from Padawan Becca. She says, holy crap, 14 months. Your West Virginia friend is moving north to Philadelphia by Christmas. Can't wait for Extra Life this weekend. I'm applying at Shriners Children's Hospital as a CNA, so donating this weekend feels important to me. Lots of fun and love. Well, first off, congrats. I guess it's a congrats on heading to Philly, because changing your scenery is always fun. Maybe a little nerve-wracking, but fun. I hope that move goes well. I mean, by Christmas, so you've got a window there, but it's still soon. And yeah, I hope you enjoy Extra Life. It's going to feel, like you said, it's going to feel personal.
Yeah.
To you. And it's nice whenever people have those sorts of connections to an event like that. 300 bits from Goldmage. Grandmother died Tuesday night, and the virtual funeral's on Friday. Thank you both, thank you to both of you and the whole chat for all the support and love on Tuesday and all the time. I'm glad I can be here to help take my mind off of it. Well, when I'm not specifically mentioning it, that is. I'm sorry to, I'm sorry again to hear about your grandmother, but I'm glad that they're doing the virtual funerals.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know if I talked about this specifically or not. Whenever my uncle passed away, they held a physical funeral, but it was only for immediate family. I know I had said my mom was there, and it was
6 people, I think.
It was a super small event, but they streamed it, so I actually got to see it, and that meant a lot to me. It was actually, they streamed it, and I actually recorded it, so I have it. So just for preservation purposes, because no offense to the funeral home, but I doubt they're going to hold on to that like long term.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a bad time. And God, we've already had other bad news for 2020, but it's nice that you can feel like you get to be there, and pay your respects even digitally one last time. Anyway. Gold Mage, my heart goes out to you and your family again. 23 months from Rowlett Hoot. Hi! I'm not normally here because I'm on the West Coast, but I'm riding Extra Life hype and wanted to try gifting subs for the first time. I think it worked. It's too early in the morning here. It worked! You did it. Also, it's early on the West Coast.
Yeah, it is.
It's very early. Hey, at least Extra Life doesn't start at breakfast stream time. That, could be worse. Penguin Frog says, Steven, you are an archivist and a future anthropologist / historian's dream human. Well, I'm probably giving a very narrow window into what life is like, but I'm doing my best, and I'm trying to make sure everything is backed up locally too. So if one day Google explodes, someone can find my bones clutching a
hard drive or 2.
Yeah.
Or 3 or 4 or 5.
Yeah. The hope is that as time goes on, storage will get cheaper.
Yeah.
And I'll be able to take the massive amount of hard drives and get it down to 1. Hey, Chaz!
Hello from the road. Drive
Hello
safe.
From the road. Yeah, Chaz,
I know Jeff is driving,
Chaz ain't
but
driving.
I
Chaz
hope you guys have a safe drive.
Chaz hates driving. Jeff's definitely driving. Don't twitch and drive. True. You got 100 bits from Jules. Thank you, Jules. And actually, if I jump down here, we got 300 bits from Jules with a message. Jules says, you ever experienced something that gives you lifelong nightmares? Yeah, that's how I feel about that one Among Us game where you and Massey were imposters. Jules, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to use it's been a while since I played the game excuse. The truth is, you only really get one. And you only get one, and you have to use it as your first excuse. And I was like, I was hoping whenever we started that, I was like, please don't be imposter. Because I haven't played, I seriously have not played in 3 weeks. And when it started and it was like, you're the imposter, I was like, God, okay. Sure. And, you know, did my best. For those who don't know what we're talking about, Jules hosted, I guess everyone collectively hosted, everyone was playing it together, Runaway Guys Among Us.
On Tuesday.
Was it Tuesday?
Tuesday night. Mm-hmm.
All my days are blurred together. So if you haven't seen it, you can look at, well, a lot of different people were streaming it. Jules was streaming it, Dan was streaming it. Masay was streaming it. Yeah, so I would particularly recommend watching, well, Dan's is great because I kill Dan. Masay's is great because I'm her teammate. And Jules is great because I went back, after this was all over, I went back and watched these streams to see how people reacted. And Jules is great because of, like, on-camera reactions to some of the things. So, it's fun. It's fun. Yeah, I was impressed. I stayed quiet and it worked.
It did work.
And then when I was asked about it, I was like, sorry, I'm trying to get back into the game. But I seriously hadn't played in 3 weeks. It was hard at the beginning because I was trying to figure things out again. I was like, wait. So I gotta like move around and I have to stand in front of the wall for a while to make it look like I'm a good guy. Sachi says, you knew you would squeak otherwise. Yeah, if anyone wondered why I killed Dan, I targeted Dan. I literally targeted Dan first. And the reason is, I knew that Dan would press me. And if Dan died, Dan couldn't press me. That was very deliberate. I was very worried that Dan would give me away.
He knows you too well.
Yeah. He was my biggest threat. If I could get rid of Dan, we would be okay. And we were. Actually, it was fun because we played the next match. Dan was the imposter, killed me first.
He targeted you that time.
And then I told Dan, I was like, Dan, if I'm the imposter, next round, I said, I'm killing you in front of the table. And I did. I was the imposter next round, and I just walked up to him and killed him. And people dispersed so quickly that no one saw it except Masay. And Masay thought I was like trying to like get away. I was just owning it. Hilariously, my teammate during that round, MC, almost won the whole thing.
Yeah, MC did really good.
He had to do it all himself because I performed seppuku right at the beginning. It was pretty great. Anyway, that's all, that's all on folks' Twitch. I wasn't streaming at the time.
Jules also has a YouTube channel where he puts all the streams on.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Sudoku. Sudoku is neither seppuku or sudoku. Special new word. It's a combination of the both. Yeah, I've seen the highlights. I didn't know that Jules had a VOD channel, but I've seen the highlight channel. We've talked about it. We've talked about it in the past because Jules' editor hangs out sometimes too. Anyway, let's keep working through alerts. It's important. I can't believe you performed Sudoku. Sudoku. What was I doing? 500 bits from Rar Oaks. It says, Mommy, Extra Life hype. Strongly debating if I should show you guys to my family for Extra Life. Please introduce us to the family. It's been so long. We're ready to meet the family. We're really good on Extra Life. Like in terms of like.
Well,
we're very.
It devolves.
It does. We don't stream with the family friendly tag on Extra Life.
No.
but it's not as rambunctious as a Friday stream.
No.
Although, you know...
At 3 a.m. it might be.
Well, Skin Dog. Everyone remembers Skin Dog. That wasn't our fault, really.
No, it was not.
I mean, like the game made.
Cindy was not our fault.
We didn't make Cindy, so we didn't do that. The game created, you know, anatomy, and we didn't do that. I just, you know, if someone from Twitch ever watches that VOD and is like hovering over the, you know, the delete button, just let it be known that the god of Amazing Island put that there. We didn't do that. We don't make those appendages. It's a really great moment. It's one of my favorite moments. That moment came out as a memorable moment on Stephen Plays, right? I'm pretty sure it did. I think it did. If someone can find the link to that one, it must have been in the last like few months. Did it not yet? I thought it did. Really? Well, at some point I'll have to post that. The Peggy one exists. Too many people are saying no. All right, but Cindy hasn't. Okay. YouTube will love that one. Can't wait for that community guideline strike. 15 months from IC Patterns. Yay for 1.25 years. Thanks to all the laughs, grandparents. Are you going to ban music games for Extra Life due to the Twitch crackdown? We're not banning anything. We're politely asking folks to steer away if they can. So there's all the games are on the table. And I'm not too worried about the music stuff. It's a lot of, I don't want to get into it like heavily, but a lot of the stuff that's happening recently on Twitch, from my understanding, is all pre-2018 stuff. Basically, if you had stuff, if you had videos posted that contained music before they were in their version of the Content ID system, they don't have a way of dealing with that, so they just straight up removed everything because there was too much to deal with. They have a system in place now, though. Like if you post something, like your stream will get muted. So I think that's probably what would happen. That said, we are asking folks to avoid music games if they can, because it's harder to watch anything that's not live. You know, the VOD might get muted. It's going to be really hard to
post on YouTube.
So yeah. Now, if you like music games, just be aware that we're going to be doing a Twitch Sings karaoke stream within a week after Extra Life. So, like, if you're like, man, I just really want to hear Steven sing Kansas.
Isn't Dust in the Wind
Dust on the Wind
on the list of Twitch things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a very real example. Like, man, I really want to hear, you know, Steven do that. Well, you can. Just says also local record. Yeah, the other thing is, you know, no matter what happens, we will do our best, our damnedest, to get it onto YouTube. It's just, if we don't do music games, it's a lot easier to get on there.
Yeah.
As opposed to, oh, we've done this music game. Oh, 80% of the songs that we do in it are in Content ID. Oh, Dan has to rack his brain continually editing the game audio track and uploading test versions to see if it triggers anything. It's fun. So yeah, if you want to see music, you're going to see it because we're doing a karaoke stream, and you know, try to steer away from them. We're not banning them, but
there he is.
There's so many other options.
There's so many shovelware.
There is 1,200 games. That is more than double the entire GameCube library. The GameCube library is $5.50.
Hi, bud.
Jesus, Mallory. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm having a existential thing here. There's a lot of video games, Mal. There's
Are you
a lot of
getting
video
in
games.
your assistant chair? Yes.
Mallory, we're gonna have to move someday, Mallory. And we're gonna have to take all of this stuff.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You think John feels okay, like now that he's like in he's in a house? Yeah, he owns a house. He's in a permanent location, and he's like got his basement set up, and he's like, I'm not moving. That's gotta feel good.
Or move to San Diego and we'll help, Jules says. Jules, would you come here and help pack and then go and unpack?
Moving to the
cross country with all this? Oh my God.
Moving to the other coast is not the thing I want to hear when I'm like, there's a lot of stuff that I have to move. I don't want to hear, what if you moved as far away as possible?
San Diego's really cool, I hear, though.
Have I been to San Diego?
We drove through it. Because we drove from Tucson to LA when Steph and Steve got married, and we drove through it. But we just drove through it.
Okay. Well,
I have an uncle that lived there for a while.
At some point, I truly believe that we'll visit. You know, at some point. I don't know when that'll be. You know, like the end of 2021. Give or take. At some point, we'll travel again. It'll be great. 30 bits from Satsu says, Steven, you should play the Metroid Prime games so I can see them with mellow commentary peppered with oh piss, oh piss, oh piss. Long-term goal is to play through, probably the Metroid Prime games, but starting with the first one. I never beat the first one. I got it the day it came out. I was really excited about it. And I remember getting really far into it. Possibly even to like the very end. But I definitely didn't finish it. So I need to do that. At some point. I don't know when. But it's long-term goal is to play that. 300 bits. Queen Chi. From Queen Chi. We want more Among Us, Granddad. Chat demands it. It's Queen Chi, not Queen Chai. But you do you, Granddad. You do you. In my defense, we have, I think, actually at least 2 other users who have CHI as their username, and it's pronounced, like, shy. So, only slightly confusing. But yeah, we have I think I mentioned it, but we have another recorded Steven and Friends Among Us. So, that's, that's coming. Early November.
And it'd be fun to play with TRG again.
Yeah. No, I'm totally down to do that.
Just not for the next 10 days, because
I will be busy.
Yes.
I will be busy. At some point, I'll join in again. It seems to be a pretty common occurrence now. I think people they're doing it like once a week, once every 2 weeks maybe. I'll try and join in when I can. Jules will play Among Us any day of the week. I mean, I won't, but it's only because, there's other stuff going on. But if I can, I will. Because I do enjoy it. An anonymous gifter gifted a sub to some more dogs. Wish I could be around some more dogs. 22 months from Vomicadia. Almost done with my certificate, then be able to focus on starting my business. Thanks for helping me through it. Nice. Congratulations. I hope all of that goes as smoothly as possible. 14 months from KiriCat CDXX. Hey guys, 14 months already. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, Kiri. 300 from Disaster Lives in Me. My great-grandmother's 100th birthday is today, and her children in her area are throwing her a party tonight. However, she's currently bedbound due to a lack of energy, so can I get some good vibes from her that she'll have the energy to enjoy her special day? Good vibes. Mm-hmm. Making it to 100 is just wild to me. Oh, I was like, what is he doing?
He got off his assistant
chair. And
chair.
then walked on the
green screen.
He's fine.
And then he looked at me like, and then he left.
I'm sorry. Making it to 100 is, it's very outside of my scope because my family on either side does not have a lot of longevity. So 100 is impossible. Like, I see 100 and I'm like, nope, that's cannot do. I'm aiming for, like... If I get to 75, I'd be impressed. Is that a downer? Sorry. Just being realistic. So yeah, when I hear people made it to 100, I'm really impressed. Anyway, I hope that you get some energy to have fun tonight. Longevity versus longevity. Those are the same words. Absolutely the same words. 70 is the new 40. Is 70 over the hill now? Oh God. Oh, look at that. Birthday song for her 100th birthday. Oh God. Oh, it's a duet. Well.
100 years today.
That is quite old.
It's a birthday.
But she's feeling bold. She's gonna dance. Put on her party pants. Oh, hi-dee-di-dee-di-dee-di. Mal gave up, but I finished the song just for her. And hey, again, happy 100th birthday. That's incredible. Got it down more of that morning coat. Yeah, get that in your system. Where's the rest of these songs? It's 5,000 from Disaster Lives in Me. Birthday song for her 100th birthday. And hey, I hope everyone puts on their party pants. Move on. 30 bits from Squid Baconator, who says, blah blah, I'm practicing my blang. I'm going to blah over here. Is that an Earthbound reference?
Yes.
Okay. Because
blue.
I know. Well, it's real obvious to me, but then sometimes I think I'm overthinking things on the Earthbound references. I don't have a whole lot of information up here. It's very small.
Hi.
But the
Earthbound references and song lyrics.
The entire script of Earthbound is up here.
Hi. You lay down?
Dompe is coming to Smash.
I've seen some people posting that.
I've seen some people posting that, and I'm not 1,000% sure, but I'm fairly sure that the people that I've seen posting that have been a part of a certain gang.
Yeah.
And that's
Hi.
concerning.
Are you excited to see people?
Mr. Deadkill says, "Look outside." No, he ain't doing that.
Chaz is here already.
Dompe is a shovel. I think they're talking about shovelware.
Hi. What's that? Oh, you got hair.
Okay.
You're very uncomfortably laying on me. Can you get comfy? Yeah? Oh, you're purring. You're happy now. Can you help me?
I'm gonna move on. What?
Can you help me?
Do what?
I sat on the back cushion badly. I need to lean forward, and then can you, like, set it up? I'm snuggling Kepi. Here. Can you just unfold it? Thank you.
Hi.
We can't risk. We can't risk upsetting the cat.
No.
Welcome to cat ownership.
Too precious.
300 bits from Jules. It says, hey Stephen and Mal, long time fan, first time watcher. Question, I do speedruns on Twitch and want to find ways to read my alerts, but I'm deeply disappointed with my fans like a real sad father of them and also believe they're all Russian bots. What should I do?
Coffee.
Well, Jules, glad you wrote in. You want to read your alerts, but you're disappointed with the people that send them. Set it so where your viewers can only submit alerts with emotes. Problem solved. Then it's just however you want to interpret it. And you can be like, man, everyone in chat really loves eggplants. Wow. Eggplants are great. It's a source of vitamins and minerals. Everyone, there's a lot, these eggplants are very wet. Everyone should get a towel and make sure that their vegetables are dry before cutting, or your fingers might slip. And then you could cut yourself.
Brandon, okay.
Yeah, I more and more I read Brandon's, I read what Brandon writes, and I'm like, Chaz is here in spirit. They're all working against me. 352 bits from Kazuyumi with the extra life star ring, because they got the little emote for that. 300 bits from Hylian Bum. Hey, longtime VOD Squad member due to working the overnight shift, but last week I realized that by the time I get off, you guys are starting your stream. I stopped by to say hi and thank you guys for everything you've done. I've been watching your content since 2012, and I've loved all of it. Keep doing what you guys do because every minute of it is very heavily appreciated. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. We enjoy what we do, and we hope that we can keep doing it. That's like, it's like a summary of my life in the past 10 years. Is I like this. I would like to keep doing it.
Sorry, cat. There's a cat
I'm
here
gonna try
on my
to
nose.
keep doing it.
And I can't get it off, Kepi.
Thank you, Jules. Seizing the means of production? Yeah, I think it's a King DDD thing, really. 4 months from a lover's rose. 4 months already. Looking forward to all the fun on Saturday. I've had a rough couple months, but catching your streams and vlogs have really helped. Thanks for all the fun. By the way, where are your Extra Life guests? I thought they would be here already. They are on the road. They are on the road. They will be here this evening. Probably late.
Yeah.
Probably pretty late. Because it's what, 12 hours?
Yeah.
It's like 11, maybe 11 and a half hours-ish. But by the time you run into any traffic at all, and if you gotta stop and pee, you gotta stop and get gas, it gets a little longer. I think when we did it, because we did the drive, like one full drive a few years ago, and it was 13 hours.
Last year.
Was it
we
last
drove
year?
up to Wisconsin for a trip with my dad and Rhonda.
Yeah. Okay.
So we drove there straight
yeah.
from here.
Yeah, I think it was 13 hours once we had done the necessary stops. So we did it, you know, it just took a while. 30 bits from Kazuyumi. How many Coke Zeros do you have cold for Chaz? Cold, none.
We need to put some in the fridge.
But how many do we have? 47. 47. How many will he need? 47. More than 47. Renee says, I don't know that is enough. I don't either. I actually... Chaz will probably consume between 8 and 10 on Extra Life. I don't know if that counts as calling him out or just being very realistic, but like...
Last year, he was only here for the weekend, right?
Yeah.
And he got through half a Costco flat.
Yeah.
At least, maybe a little bit more.
Hi.
Well...
Hi.
Kid Chatter said, in a row? I mean, in one day. Like, the day of Extra Life. Like,
Brandon
8 to
says,
10.
last year was a hard year, to be fair. Yeah.
Chaz was very stressed last year.
Yeah.
People don't understand the full extent of what he had to do to make the event work.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he had made all the scripts and stuff, and then when Extra Life's things went down, he had to do it all by hand, on the fly, and he was very stressed. It was one of those situations of, like, Please do not talk to me. I have to be over here and click buttons.
Oh, Thomas.
Oh, well, you tried, Thomas. This year, I suppose things will be a lot
Look at
better.
Kippy. He just has his head out like a little turtle.
He is a little turtle.
You little turtle.
24 months from Dark Overlord. Oh man, it's 2 years. Congratulations. 300 bits from Dane, who says, this has probably been discussed at length, but have you had Chicago pizza before? Do you fold your pizza? Do you dip pizza in ranch or other sauces? These are important breakfast questions.
You cannot fold Chicago pizza.
If you... That's impossible, but do I fold my pizza? It depends what I'm eating. I mean, if I'm eating New York style pizza with the big floppy slices, then yes. Sometimes I'll fold it. Sometimes I'll take 2 pieces and flip them on top of each other so it's bread on both sides, like a little pie.
I knew Thomas would say that.
And I like that. Have I had Chicago pizza before? Yeah. We've eaten Gino's downtown in Chicago.
We also ordered it to a hotel where we were staying one year.
We did?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, we did.
Anyway, so I've had that. Do I dip I don't generally dip pizza in anything. I like it dipped in ranch, but it's something I do like 1% of the time. Like if ranch is around and other people are doing it and I remember it's a thing, I'll be like, yeah, okay. But it's not something I typically do.
Have we had Maryland pizza called Lido's? Yes.
Yeah, we
love Lido.
We have a Lido's here, actually. It's very good. It's very, very good. It's square.
They don't cut corners.
We don't cut corners at Lido's. It's not an actual
Remember,
thing.
we
but...
learned it's not Lido's, it's just Lido pizza. We had this huge discussion during a lunch bunch last year.
Yes, but if you're going to the place,
yeah,
you're going to Lido's.
Yeah.
Darn it. There's one of the major department store chains. I've always had the name wrong.
Yonkers?
No. It's like, I've always called it Belk's, but it's actually Belk.
Yeah, it's Belk.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like, oh, I'm going to Belk's. You pluralize it. Zarga says, doesn't matter, it's still Kroger's. Wait, isn't it actually
It's
Kroger's?
Kroger.
Is it Kroger?
It's Kroger.
See, that's doggone it. People would make it. They should just put the S, because we're going to put an S on it anyway. Although Puma has a good point. No one says I'm going to Walmart's. I wonder why. Like, I wonder if there's some, like, language thing. Like, some, like, etymology expert can be like, wait, I understand why this is a thing. Because... Is it because we understand that mart is, like, that's a common word used for, like, store? Wario says probably because it sounds like a last name. Maybe? Maybe that's it. That might actually be it. And there's other department stores that end in an S, like Sears. Miranda says, if it's a name, it's that person's store. If it's not a name, no West. Please tell me it's Trader Joe's with an S. It's not just Trader Joe.
It's Joe's.
Because I'll be so mad. I'll be like, I don't know anything anymore. Sears is says. This is a very breakfast stream level discussion where everyone's like, wait a minute, hold on. But like, we're not alone. Because people are talking about, you know, I honest to God, I thought it was Kroger's with an S.
It's Trader Joseph.
Excuse me, I'm Trader Joseph. Trader's Joe. Stop. Trader's Joe. No. Yeah, I think actually the name idea I think is correct. I think that's actually it. I think it plays with your head. Something about it when you suspect that it's a name, your part of your brain, it's like, oh, it's a name. We give it, Possessive, because it's that store. I've learned a lot. I need to keep moving on, but like, wait, the last alert I read was about pizza. How did we get here? What was the connection? It's fine. 9 months from Luna T Witch. Prime sub available just in time for Extra Life. Can't wait for Saturday. Nice. Congrats on your triple plus. 9 months from Kid Venicus, who says, it's 6:30 a.m. About to head into my new position, but I had to drop by and say hello, and thank you to my internet grandparents. Also, oh my god, the Twitch baby is coming. About to head into my new position, but also having a baby. It's a good day for it. 500 bits from Elfie Goldfish. My check hits my bank later, and I was wondering if the game list on Extra Life's page is the final go-to list. The game I'm wanting to donate to, you don't have according to your website list, but is on the Extra Life list. Sad thing is, I have 2 copies of the game, but no post office close enough to home. Sorry to bother, but thanks for the help. So that list, the list on the Extra Life page, the game list, does not reflect our game list yet. It will tomorrow. Right now, it's just every game, with, I think, music games deliberately pulled out. So, it's not accurate yet. It'll be accurate tomorrow. The reason that we haven't made it identical is because we have mail to open today. Actually, after breakfast stream. We'll be having, like, we'll open mail, whatever mail is here, there's a little bit of mail, and we'll have our very final list, and then we will have the game list on the Extra Life page reflect what we actually have. Yeah. So, I apologize if that's been confusing. Admittedly, that's actually a little confusing. But, they're pretty close. They're pretty close. Thomas says, I mailed that game I got you. It'll get there Monday. Whoops!
That's not what's downstairs?
What's downstairs?
Remember I said we had a letter from Thomas?
It's a letter.
That's true. It doesn't have a disc in it.
No, it's 2 inches tall. It's this big.
Yeah.
Thomas is like, I couldn't get it to fit into an envelope, so I cut the disc up. You could just, like, glue it back together. Anyway, for now, like, because we have so many of the games, by having the game list up there with just every game, we're taking a bit of a risk, but we assumed that it'd probably be fine because most of the donations are going to start coming in tomorrow night. So if you want a completely 100% accurate list, you have to use our personal game list. Brandon linked it. But that'll be accurate tomorrow. It's one of the things we have to do. By the way, tomorrow during the test stream, remind us if we haven't done that. Chaz has to do it. But if it's still wrong, please let us know tomorrow during the test stream because we need that accurate for Extra Life Day.
We also need to make sure we do this.
Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow during setup.
Okay.
9 months from Team Mug Celeste, who says, 9 months? Wow, look at the cute little Twitch baby. I will name him Strem. It was a lot easier than having the real thing. Suddenly you just... There's the baby. That would make things a lot easier for folks, admittedly. 21 months from Leah L. Pritchett. Appreciate it. 500 bits Marty Griff says, how dare you kill your employee on Tuesday? Do you know someone created Among Us, but it's Minecraft? I'm not surprised, because everyone's seemingly made just about everything in Minecraft, so that, I can believe that. And yeah, I during Among Us, I did slaughter Dan. But it was important. My favorite part of it is that I killed him, then he killed me, then I killed him. Just back and forth forever. And then I followed him. That's right. I just follow him around. That was fun, too. 300 bits from Shy says, so I hear you've been calling me out, grandparents. Some folks want to be shy. Some folks want to be chi. Listen. Folks need to be at least low-level impressed with my ability to retain any of this knowledge. Because my ability to retain knowledge, period, is pitiful. So the fact that I've been able to do this well on most usernames is impressive to me. I don't know if it's impressive to anyone else, but I'm like, man, I've been doing pretty good. Because we've been streaming now for 2 years, and I've gotten some of these usernames straight in my head. Some of them I continue to ruin, and I apologize to all those people. But yeah, my memory not so great, so I'm trying to... Yeah. Brandon, please clap. God. You know what Jeb's campaign needed? They needed to sell a shirt that said please clap, because I would have bought that shirt. What a great shirt that would have been. 300 from T-Mug Celeste. For my 9-month sub-anniversary, Item Crafting Live taught me how to cheer bits. Thanks for all the months of fun. Aw, that's a fun little thing to learn. And I appreciate the support. Thank you, Item Crafting. Sephiroth says, I'm just happy you say the numbers at the end of my name right.
Oh, I don't like that clap. Oreo Speedwagon.
That's...
Clap.
Please clap. Have we not beamed?
No.
Oh, eh.
Whenever you make a lot of hand motions here on the couch and Kepi's on my lap,
Yeah.
because of the way Cat's skin is, he's just shaking so much. Like...
He's like a puddle.
He is like a puddle.
Blub, blub, blub. Little cat puddle. He's very cute.
Coffee!
Very cute. Anyway, 30 bits from Disaster Lives in Me says, I'm sending clips of this to her later today. Aw. I hope she enjoys the song. I hope she enjoys the song. I hope she, puts on her party pants. 500 bits from Cosmic Surfaces. Dompe is coming. 300 bits from Noah. Fun fact about Dompe, since I hear he's coming soon. Kyphosis is an abnormal curvature of the spine resulting in a hunched back. Poor Dompe. Dompe would be really cool in Smash, though. I said that earlier, but it was only a half joke. That'd be out of left field, man.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not the best addition, but like, I would love it. We can't have Dompe, though, because we just got a fighter with a shovel, so we can't have 2 shovel fighters.
No.
Steve, Dompe, Shovel Knight. Only shovels. Sakurai gets on and has a video and says, I've decided only shovels. And everyone's like, what? And he's like, you can say nothing. I'm Sakurai. And we're like, okay, more shovels. 600 bits from Ollie, who says, I'm looking forward to Extra Life. This will be the first one I catch live, even though I've been watching you for nearly a decade. I mean... You have to have a first one at some point. This is going to be a good one to catch live.
Yeah.
Just because it's going to be wild. Zaraka, with the 300 bits, says, Dompe's on the way. I imagine Dompe doesn't walk very fast. It's probably going to take a while
Yeah.
Dompe to get here. All very cryptic, and yes, I was right. It's coming from a very particular group of gang members. 15 with the highest of fashion footwear. 15 months from Sifo Seeker says, I know it's an old topic, but how should I feel as a 17-year-old who liked hearing you two talk about sorting? If you are... what was the thing that we used to determine if people were old?
They were excited about filing cabinets?
Yeah, if they're excited.
Yeah,
if you're excited about filing cabinets, you're old. And if you're not excited about filing cabinets, then you're not old yet.
But for real though, our filing cabinet, it's so easy to get things that we need. There's not just a box of paperwork.
It really is. It really is the it's the great indicator of age.
Yeah.
Renee says, also about lawnmowers. I caught my husband looking at New
Ooh.
Balances the other day. Man, there is so much stuff that as a kid you're like, that's boring. And then you just get a little bit older. I mean, like, if you think about the span of your life, you only spend this much as a kid. And by the time you get to this point, you're like, this stuff's great. And then from here on out, it really is a nice filing cabinet. It really,
It's just a plain old filing cabinet.
I know, but it's like a real one.
Yes.
It's heavy.
It's metal.
Yeah, if there was an emergency and it was like, we have to get the filing cabinet into the car, we wouldn't do it.
No, we would just take the files out and put them in that plastic one that has the little hooks for the hanging files.
Yeah.
We would just do that.
Anyway, 300 Bits from Shy says, oh, internet grandparents, tell us, in all your infinite wisdom, how does one express the majestic gooey duck in emote form? Is there a clam? I feel like there's a clam emote, like in the normal compendium. Is there no clam? There should be. Oh yeah, folks that weren't here at the very end of Tuesday's stream. Yeah, is it like a 25% chance that Clown is Demon Clown? It happens.
No, there's no clam.
There's no clam?
No. There's an oyster.
I guess oyster. I guess your best one is like oyster and then a duck. Like those combined. Gooey duck. That's pretty close, right? It's oyster eggplant. Also acceptable, unfortunately. 3 months from Sullivan 003 plus time. Super excited for Extra Life Friday, especially because I've never been to one live before. Looking forward to all the shovelware. Love what y'all do. Nice. I'm pumped that so many of you get to experience it for the first time. Again, I feel truly that every year is like better than the year before, and this one especially, I'm really looking forward to it. 205 bits from Ian Thay. Thank you, Ian Thay. 21 months from Kayla Lala. 2 months from the Super Thingamabob. Hey, guys, have you seen Luca's VTuber avatar yet?
Haven't seen it yet.
I don't think so. I heard she was going to get one because John told me whenever we I think maybe we were recording Custom Smash and he was talking about it, but I have not seen it. Are tacos involved? I know that Reese likes tacos. She did a test stream. She has 4 ears. All right, someone tweeted at me, and I'll catch it after this stream so I can see it. 500 Samantha says Dompe is coming. It's very ominous.
Yeah.
It's very ominous. All right, keep the ominousness. Is that a word? This word?
No.
Oh, 2 human, 2 horse. Yeah, she also likes the horse. Yeah, okay. Horses or tacos. 300 bits from Dane. Is Extra Life at Steven's house or Steven's house? Oh, at Steven's house or Steven's house. Do you want to go Dan house soon or fly to John house up in Canada? This just furthers the point about, you know, the stores.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to Belk department store or Belk's because Belk owns it? Do you want to go to Waffle's house?
Coffee.
I like that one a lot. 3 bits from Dr. Robotnik, who says, if you want to remember to put S's on the right stores, try actually reading. And Mao, if he ever does that to a store, just call Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy Kong's Quest. That's probably the most common video game
Coffee.
Misreading.
Because it's Diddy's Kong Quest, which is a play on so many things, because it's a play on getting on your quest to find Kong because you're looking for Donkey Kong, and then also play on the word conquest, and then also play on the fact that you're going to misread it and say Diddy Kong's Quest. It's fun. Tatsy says both are accurate. What? Are they written? Is it written in 2 different ways depending on in like different places? Because the game is Diddy's Kong Quest, unless it's like written somewhere else as something else. I don't know. 300 from Frosty says, You're walking
in the woods. No one's around, and your phone is dead. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot him. Dampé from Zelda.
Is this that Shia LaBeouf thing?
Yes.
I'm really impressed that my brain...
It goes on with Gold Mage. He's following you, about 30 feet back. He gets down on all fours and breaks into a sprint. He's gaining on you, Dampé from Zelda. You're looking for your car, but you're all turned around. He's almost upon you now. You can see blood on his face. My god, there's blood everywhere. Running for your life from Dampé. He's brandishing a knife. It's Dampé. Lurking in the shadows. Zelda superstar Dampé. I just watched that the other day, because I had a friend who hadn't seen it yet. I love that video so much. It's real good.
It is good. It is good. I remember it mostly from the fact that it's absolutely bizarre. Moving on. Reading bits from Dr. Robotnik. Nintendo just made a big game announcement at 10:05 on Twitter. So a normal
on a Tuesday or Thursday.
So a normal Nintendo announcement. Hey guys, Switch 2. Hey guys,
wait, he
Mario
isn't dead.
64 maker.
Don't be surprised.
Cannibal Superstar. Dampé from Zelda. That's too many syllables.
Just a shovel in his hand and
Zelda
death in his
Dampé.
eyes.
Everyone will have written an entire
Parody to the song.
parody.
Yeah.
Sakurai's making Mario 64 too. 5 months from Jithery Eagle. Appreciate it. 300 bits from Platinum Pikachu. I'm hyped for Extra Life, although I haven't worked out what I'm going to donate for. Also, a quick question. What will you do with Saturday's episode of Breath of the Wild, given that it clashes with the beginning of Extra Life? I'm asking since you're at one of my favorite parts of the game, Varuda, and I'd prioritized watching that before Extra Life. No videos on Saturday. No videos on Saturday. There is nothing. Nothing on Stephen Plays, nothing on StephenVlog. It's just the only there is only Extra Life. Breathe it in deep.
Just make
So you know, after that, then everything goes back to normal, so there will be an episode on Sunday. And that's it. He did not want to be held like that.
No,
Sorry.
my legs were hurting though, bud.
Yeah, we actually talked about doing something, and then we were like, skip it. So Saturday is the only day that'll be different. 300 bits from Kent. Wait, HX. He who hoards the hookshot approaches. Oh yeah, you got the hookshot from Dampé. That's right. God, I haven't played Ocarina of Time since I played Ocarina of Time. What year is that? 2016? That sounds right. No. 2017. 2017. Somewhere around that time. There bit some shy says, I was watching a podcast the other day, and the running theme of the particular episode was YouTube. They talked about the difficulties of being YouTubers and constantly being on, even when trying to relax. At one point, they mentioned how they think life vloggers are literally insane since they try to make content out of everything in their lives. I immediately thought of you freaks, but your version of it is more of an archive of your life, even the more mundane, not non-stop fun and games. Yeah, you know, we at this point, I don't know where we are in terms of the record for daily vlogging. We might be there or nearabouts, for having the longest running vlog. And that's neat. It's not of any importance to me. And I'm sure that if someone wanted to find a way to disqualify us, they could, because there's been days where I start the vlog after midnight, but as long as it's between my sleep cycles, I count it. So they could. Yeah, we're almost at day 4,000. Jules says, if you get a plaque, can I have it? I'll consider it. You gotta give me something of yours. It'd have to be a trade. No, it says, I know Charles Trippy from TTFXC is the world record for most consecutive days vlog. Yeah, but I believe that he stopped. So I don't know where he is on the. I think he did 10. I think he did 10 years and stopped. And we're gonna hit 11 years next month. Yeah. So like, you know, where are we? I don't know. We'll see. There's also, oh yeah, there's a handful of 2018 vlogs missing. Yeah. Yeah, those will come out soon. We're working on that. We skipped a handful of days in the very first year too. Not a lot, but a few. So, you know. Again, what counts and what doesn't, I could give two craps. I don't care about an award. I just want, you know, I like what I do and I like archiving things. And we do focus more on like daily life. I have seen a few other vlogs where there's definitely an intent on we have to do something interesting like every single day, and they're like going out and doing stuff and like getting in. There's a lot of helicopters. Some of these people got access to helicopters. I'm like, Jesus Christ, where do you get the helicopter? Anyway, yeah, you know, I feel like if you were really trying to do that, there's no way you could do it for as long as we have done it. It'd be impossible. Because
Renee says that seems exhausting. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and like I guess, you know, to some extent it's an admission of like our stuff being, you know, not as interesting, but also it's more real. Because we don't got no helicopter, guys. We haven't been hiding it from you. We just don't have one. So because of that, you know, I think people just want a daily slice of life, and we have that. You know, we will tell you about the frozen food we bought at Costco, and make general recommendations about it. You know, so if people are into that sort of thing, we got you covered.
What did I put in the balsamic dressing from the latest vlog? I didn't watch it, so I don't remember what I did. What did I make? Do you remember?
I can't remember what I had for breakfast, and it's still here. So, like, you're asking the wrong person. It's just, you know. Sorry, there's only so much I can do.
I mean, when I use balsamic, most of the time I do a reduction. So that if it was that, I might have done that.
Jules said I could have both of his channels. It doesn't do me any good, Jules. Like, you get a plaque, I get your channels, but like, I can't upload more metal covers. I'm not Metal Boy. You're Metal Boy. What am I gonna do with your channel?
Does he put on the metal cap and turn shiny?
That was...
No, I'm literally saying, please take these.
I don't want anything to do. Give me your login information. give me your login information, and you know, I'll upload a metal cover. You won't have any say. You won't have any say of what it is ahead of time. I will. Yeah, Brandon says I'll take a few liberties, and you know what? I'll gel my hair. I don't gel my hair. I don't gel my hair for anybody.
With this length?
Yeah, I would gel. Okay. I'll gel up my hair. I'll get one of my electric guitars. I'll play some bar chords. And that'll be it. And I'll say hello everyone.
Will you hairspray?
My name. That's the evolution of that bumper, by the way. Angel says bar chords are really hard, to be fair. That's what I know how to do. That's what I know how to do. Crank the distortion, play some bar chords. I could sing. Do some sort of cover where there was vocals. I was trying to think of what the word for vocals was. You're a guitar god, case closed. I do what I can. Do I have an electric here?
No, you don't.
Okay.
The red one?
I have a lot.
I know. You only have your Alvarez here.
Yeah, I have an acoustic here. I don't have any electrics here. Because how often do I play an electric guitar? 0 times in the last several years. If I want to play a guitar, I want to just pick it up and it produces the sound, as opposed to I've got to plug a thing in. Jesus. Puma says you own an electric guitar. I own many electric guitars. That might be new information for folks. I have a Strat. I have a Tele. I have a Hohner, which Hohner is probably more well known for making harmonicas, but I have a Hohner guitar. It's very pretty. I have what other things do I have? I have a legit Fender. Yeah. I have.
Jules, how many guitars do you think I have?
My first guitar was a PV, and I still have the PV. And I also have a PV bass. Yeah. So, I don't know. How many guitars is that? Like 6? I have another acoustic. Yeah. I have some guitars. You folks.
What is Austin playing in this video?
So that's the Hohner.
Yeah.
Well, that actually may not be the Hohner. Those may not be our guitars. Those
Really?
Might be,
I thought those were your guitars.
No, there's music equipment there, man.
Okay.
So that doesn't do anything. Jules asked how many guitars I think Jules has. Jules, you probably have a few. Because you're a guitar boy. And I have no idea. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think what's a reasonable amount. And I'm not sure, because you're a guitar boy. I'm not a guitar boy. I'm not a guitar boy, and I have a lot of guitars. I was a guitar boy. There was a time. There was a time I was a guitar boy, and then, I got busy with things that were, at the time, more interest. Because you probably have, I'm sure you have an acoustic. You probably have a 6-string acoustic, and you probably have a 12-string acoustic. I'm curious if on top of that you have...
I just watched his video for the Red Dead cover, and he has this little tin can guitar thing.
Tin can guitar thing?
I don't know how to describe it. It was
like a mandolin?
No. It was like handmade or something.
Oh, you don't have a 12. Okay, so you have a 6-string. Do you have a classical guitar, like nylon strings?
Yeah, the cigar box guitar.
Neat. When it comes to electrics, I have no idea. Like it would just be a large number. I'm gonna go long. I'm gonna go long and say.
I'm gonna guess 25. Which seems really high to me because I have no idea.
Jules says 2 classicals. That was his major in college. 25 is a big number.
I know it is.
I think that's too high. I think even for Jules, that's a lot of instruments. If they're guitars, like very strictly guitars. If we're going strictly guitars, I think a better bet is, and this may still be high. I'm gonna guess 12. My guess is 12. And you know, we'll see. Also, Jules may have to figure it out.
22.
22? That's a lot of guitars. That's a lot of guitars.
Do you have a banjo, Jules? This is important.
It is a lot and I want more. Yeah, Jules, do you have a banjo?
Steven's always wanted one.
My sincerest hope.
He wants one real bad. Okay.
My sincerest. I told, and this has been kind of a dream of mine. Is that like one day I will retire.
And play music.
Well, yeah. Well, I'll retire and learn banjo.
Yeah.
That's banjo's probably my favorite instrument. I just love the sound of the banjo. I'm a huge fan of bluegrass, and I would love to get a chance to just retire and play. Okay, that sounds good. I would love the opportunity to just sit around and just do that. It'd be fun. But what about kazoo? Josh could play the kazoo. That would work out. Anyway, yeah, I've had a busy few years in a way that I didn't expect. Music has always been something I really enjoy, but I have gotten away from it. So at some point I'll get back to it. Jules gotta go to bed. Good night, Jules.
Good night.
You're actually ending it. You're leaving at a good time because we're gonna end here just shortly, so we can get back to cleaning the house. 9 months from 4 Wolf, that's triple plus. And then nearly there at 8 months, Shane Savage. Oh boy, almost time for my Twitch puppy. Yeah, you can get a baby, a kitty, a puppy. If you want a lizard, you can get a lizard. 18 months from Awkwardly Sober. Favorite metal band or song?
Metal?
So I was discussing this with Jules actually a day or two ago. We were talking about Rage Against the Machine, which I do like. I've always really liked Rage Against the Machine. I don't know if I have a favorite song by them. There's quite a few that I enjoy. Battle for Los Angeles was an album that I just really got a lot of mileage out of. I don't know.
Coffee.
Maybe them. Maybe. I really like System of a Down. I like some of their... I like their ability to not take everything so seriously. They have a lot of humor in their lyrics, which I appreciate. So probably them. Also, Devin Townsend. Heavy Devi. Some really good Devin Townsend stuff.
Stephanie and I were really into Rammstein in high school.
Yeah, and that's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine. Like, I don't dislike Rammstein, but
I know.
it's not...
That's what I listened to in high school.
It's not my favorite...
Mostly punk, though.
It's not my favorite. Du hast. Is that it?
I mean, that's 2 words, yes.
Cool. That's as far
Of
as I'll
one
get.
song.
We are living in America. America is wonderful.
That's not what...
Is that the lyrics? This is the maximum amount I can say before we get DMCA'd on Twitch. 500 bits from Fossix. It says, just got caught up with Tuesday's breakfast stream, and I'm pretty sure that was not gooey duck you had, but rather chikuwa, a type of Japanese fish cake that's pretty typical with that type of udon.
Wait, don't clear that yet.
Okay.
Chikuwa.
I don't know.
Based on the photos I'm finding, Fossix, that doesn't look like it.
Yeah, the reason...
It was C-shaped. Like, in the vlog, he flips it a little bit, and you could see it's
like it
curls. It's not a solid tube.
The way that we figured out what it was is that, I had it, and then I think it was within a day or two...
We were somewhere else.
And it had a picture that was identical to what I had. Like, the fried thing, not the animal. And it had the name on it. Mm-hmm. And that was how we figured out what it was. For what it's worth, I wish it was what you said it was. I wish it was a fish cake. I would have preferred to have a fish cake. 300 bits from Shio says, Guitar Boy doesn't sad puns as cool as Metal Boy. And he gives me an idea for Jules' department. One, the Runaway Guys University bit from a while back. Jules teaches blacksmithing or just shop class in general. There's a million bumper ideas, and I'm increasingly saddened at the fact that it's unlikely that there will be a in-person Runaway Guys Coliseum in 2021. I mean, I don't know. I don't know that. I'm basing it off of, current progress, and it's not looking fantastic. I'm staying, let's say, cautiously optimistic. But gosh darn it, I want to shoot a lot of stuff. 13 months from Lixrin. Raisins in my toast! At Waffles House. Lixrin says, good morning, grandparents. College is exhausting, and my program only gets more difficult as the semester goes on. Really looking forward to Extra Life. I hope it's a good, relaxing weekend for you. Hope you get a chance to step back from college stuff for a little bit. 18 months from Nerdy Revelries. Well, now that I know I can have a Twitch kitty instead of a Twitch baby, I guess we have gone from 3 to 5 cats. Gotta find the baby first and make sure it's retained its trade-in value. GameStop says, I can give you $2. Bossick skips a sub to Dompe. What does it mean?
I'm sure we'll know soon.
Probably. And then 1500 bits from Pickletron says, so Steven said you wouldn't eat anything that looks at you, so you won't eat anything biblically accurate. Correct. So those angels have nothing to worry about. There's a 0% chance. 0% chance. Not going to eat any angels. Unless it's 7 out of 7, in which it's made from angels. Oh no! We've created a paradox! 11 months from Star Wars Kid 798. Star Wars Kid, thank you. I'm going to use this opportunity to go ahead and wrap up the stream. Thank you all for being here this morning. We appreciate it. And as a reminder, tomorrow at some point, we'll do a test stream. I say at some point because we'll probably start earlier. We'll probably start earlier than our normal thing, our normal time. Because the normal time's 8 p.m. Eastern. I think we'll probably start it sooner. I don't know that for sure. It's just like sometime tomorrow. But Saturday at 12 noon Eastern is the beginning of Extra Life, and I sincerely hope that folks will show up. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Make it a big event. And also, we're trying to raise a substantial amount of money, so the more folks that you can be like, hey, come watch this thing, could potentially raise more money for the Children's Hospital, which is exciting. And we're going to be waggling, and our arms are going to be sore, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. And then also, more good vibes and good wishes for Chaz and Jeff as they continue the long drive today. We won't see them until
late
tonight. Hopefully everything goes well on their journey.
Bless you, Taco Bell.
Pickletron says, will there be cake?
I'm not making cake.
Oh God, that's still scary. There may, I mean, I don't know. Probably not cake. Like my mom wants to make something, but I think we told her that the best thing to make would be, just something quick, like
bite size.
Yeah, like a like
cookies
or brownies or something. But could there be? I don't know. If my mom goes, off the rails, which she does a lot. Sometimes she's like, I know you said to make cookies, but I made 8 things. It's happened before. It's very likely to happen again. There could be cake. There could be. That was from Pickletron, by the way. And then we also have Dr. Robotnik saying, Steven, I'm pretty sure you are a paradox. What? Hair instantly grays. Oh, man! I don't know if anybody saw this. I read about the new Photoshop update. Read about it. How there's new neural filters. They just added them. And it lets you, after you've taken a picture of someone, you can adjust sliders to adjust their age, their hair length, like their expression. And it does it
I haven't heard of this.
It's all like, AI, machine learning stuff. And anyway, LRG... put out a video, and I hadn't tried it myself, but I looked at I looked at the video where he takes a picture and then just makes it extreme, and it's so funny. LGR, yeah, LGR. I can't remember the acronym now. Something review. Someone help me. I don't watch the channel regular. Lazy Game Reviews. I don't watch the channel regularly. But occasionally I'll because like he'll show like really interesting like old technology and stuff, and I like those things. But yeah, Brandon's got the link. It's short, it's funny, it shows what's possible, and it's it actually legit could be useful if not pushed to the extreme. And it's wild that we have these sliders to just do things, but is it a little ridiculous? Yeah. It's funny. 3 bits from Noah says, what would biblically accurate Dompe look like? Well, I suppose that he would have like a bandolier of eyes. 3 bits from Dr. Robotnik. Excited to see what y'all looking like a clown with all that waggling. Oh, I put in a what that wasn't there. Excited to see y'all looking like a clown with all that waggling. I mean, just don't ask us to play all the waggle games. Make us play the other games where we just quietly sit like this. That'll be easier. And then 323 bits of Pickletron with the, what is that, Swiss roll? Is that what that's called?
Yeah.
I'm not super familiar with all the,
Hostess stuff.
Yeah.
Little Debbie stuff.
Like, I know some of them.
My dad worked for them for a time period.
Oh, I didn't know that. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you, folks. You have a wonderful Thursday. And, again, tomorrow sometime in the evening, we'll be doing the test stream. And then Saturday, Extra Life.
Noon Eastern.
Noon Eastern. Seriously, if you haven't told your cellular telephone to remind you of this, please do. If you
Almost
are
48 hours from now.
If you're like me and you can't remember Jack Diddley, please write it down. It'll help. I'm just gonna attach the ending right here to the end so we can go start working on cleaning the house more, which means I'm gonna do in honor of the gang continually pushing this, and I'm still not sure exactly what they're pushing. Thunder Dompe!